Hello, folks, it's the Blue Wizard here. Our lovely host Donnie has been a busy boy lately. His day job has led him astray, out into the wide world. But look at him go, crafting away in his hotel lodging. Oh, I wonder what he'll make for us today. Ooh, I got a little secret. It's some stairs. Modularity.
Hello folks, and welcome to Dice Chatter. My name is Donnie, and today for this terrain build, we are making a number of modular stairs that you can use in your tabletop games. I find while I am playing some wargames like Frostgrave or tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons, the games are played on boring, flat surfaces. And with this build, I intend to take my games up, well, another level. Literally. So sit back, relax, and let's get right into the build. Before we really dive in, I want to cover the most important part of this creation first, and that is the stairs themselves. I apologize ahead of time, but some math needs to be done. So while I'm cutting out lots and lots of bricks, roughly over 3,000, we will cover the layout we need for these stairs to be successful. For starters, we have two main brick sizes that we will use throughout the entire build. That information should pop up on the screen now. These are the bricks that will be used as the outer shell, the ones that we will tumble around with a rock or two to give them that extra needed detail. Now for the interior of these stairs, we need the following, which will also be shown on the screen. 3 1 centimeter by 2 centimeter rectangles, which are a height of half a centimeter, and a single 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter square with also a thickness of half a centimeter. Getting the foundation or interior of each stair section is key for two main reasons. One being this array of stairs will work perfectly for wargaming and tabletop purposes in regards to measuring out movement and climbing up a series of these steps. And number two, it will easily fit a single 25 to 28 millimeter base on each section. Alright, we got the hard part out of the way. Let's get assembling these stairs. From here on out, every stair section you create can be used in a number of different formats or layouts. This is where you can go wild and come up with any configuration your little heart desires. For the duration of the rest of this build, I'll be showing on screen how I created a spiral staircase that you can use on the tabletop. It's actually very simple considering we already have a metric crap ton of stairs already constructed. From here, we create a post that is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. We surround it with bricks that we cut out on the Proxon and hot glue this guy to a piece of cardstock I cut out to a perfect 8 centimeter square. This square will be used as a future layout when we place and glue down some supporting bricks. From here, we take all those stair sections we created and begin hot gluing them to the post and spiral them up to create a neat terrain piece. But like I said a moment ago, you don't just have to create a spiral staircase. You could build up a straight staircase or one that turns left or right. Your creative options are endless, and I would just make sure you build enough of these steps to fit a number of terrain and scenario configurations to create strong variation on the tabletop. After you've made way too many stair sections, I grab the gallon jug of Mod Podge and spread it around each stair section. And also keep in mind, these are made of foam. They may need a little bit more support than you think. I went ahead and snagged up some metal BBs and inserted them in areas where I felt like it needed more weight. Plastic minis should do a fine job on these stairs, but you need a little extra support for any metal minis you might have lying around. So once you have a series of sections built, we can jump right on over to painting. Now, I'd normally go into detail how to paint a gray themed set of stairs, but I've done that in this video, the one over here, and this one as well. So if you want to know my formula for gray, check those videos out. This time around, I wanted to try something different, a sandstone desert type coloration. Also, a nice sandstone paint job will work perfectly with these awesome neoprene gaming mats I got from Skirmish Mats. More about them and a nice discount you can get on checkout in a moment. Anywho, let's get started. Of course, I prime everything black with my airbrush and then give it a good strong zenithal highlight with a white ink. These steps I've covered a lot in the past, and I don't feel like repeating myself too much. After we let this dry, I come in with a brown paint. I chose this Vallejo Air Paint Beastie Brown if you want to follow my exact recipe. While going through this step, don't try to do layer after layer of paint over the stairs. Just one quick spray over each terrain piece should do the trick. From here, we gather up 4 different colors: a gray, an orange, red, and a tan. For each color, we go around and stipple it all over each terrain piece. We slap down a handful of paint on each section of stairs and then move on to another. Make sure to spread things out and don't overload too many spots with one specific color. After this all dries, we go back to the airbrush for one quick spurt of Agarose Dunes or any other sepia paint. We go over any areas where we feel like we put down too much color and want to dull the terrain piece just back down a little bit. We let this dry once again and we will finish off the painting with 2 dry brush sessions over each single stair. A standard dry brush of a light gray and a very light dry brush of an off-white over any section we want to brighten up. The tops of the steps, any protruding edges, that sort of thing. So with the painting complete, I just wanted to add a couple little things here and there. Simple stuff to add a little character to each stair section. I went ahead and grabbed some grass tufts that I sliced up and glued into the cracks of these sandstones, and of course a skull or two is always an appropriate addition. And with that, folks, we have some awesome finished terrain pieces. While we look at the glamour shots here for a moment, I do want to mention the awesome team over at Skirmish Mats. They were kind enough to send me some product once again. Feel free to check out a review video I did a while back up in the corner. If you want a discount for your lovely purchases, use the code DICECHATTER at checkout for a spicy 10% off. There you have it. We have made a lot of stairs that are just waiting to be used in some tabletop games. Once again, modularity is key with my builds, and I'm excited to see what configurations arise while using these steps in some future videos. Let me know what you all think of the build, and make sure to hop on over to the Discord to share your own creations. Link is in the description. Also, don't forget to do all the other socials, check out the Patreon if you'd like to support my work financially, comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, folks, I want to thank you all for watching, and of course, happy gaming.